Hi, this is Terry Coatney, Coldwell Banker Realtor here in Marietta, Ohio. We also have an office over in Vienna, West Virginia. Let's talk about something very important, and that is the closing of a home. So you're a potential buyer. You found your house. You got a contract on it. It's accepted. You're ready to close. You've got your lender in place. There's mistakes that can be made before and during the closing. Let's go over some of those so that you're prepared. One of them is do not, before the closing, make a major purchase because buying a car, furniture for the house, and so forth, it changes your debt and to income ratio and could disqualify you for a loan. So don't do that. And if you change jobs, you got to let everybody know. And sometimes it disqualifies people because you don't have a payment history or have enough pay stubs to validate that you were really working at this place. So that sometimes can screw up a closing. Also, if you're having a closing and you get your final documents, make sure you read everything. Read everything with detail. It's a digital society, and today we don't read like we did at one time. So make sure you read everything before you sign anything. Also, before the closing, you'll get a document that's your closing statement. Take a careful look at it, see if everything is on there that you've agreed upon for the purchase of this house. Again, be careful, read everything, and if you have any questions, get with your realtor or your lender to make sure that you're doing the right thing. Other thing is that if you are buying a house in Ohio, you have to wire that money, so make sure that you work carefully with your lender and with your bank so that you wire money to the correct place. And do not ever get an email just before closing just changing the routing number and so forth on the wire transfer. That could be sending the money, and this happened in this market maybe to someone in Russia, and you'll never see that money again. So be careful about wiring money. In West Virginia, when you get that closing statement, you have to, as a buyer, you have to get a cashier's check. So it's very important. Don't go to the closing and try to use a personal check. Cannot do it. So those are some of the things that can change and mess up a closing. If you have any other questions or so forth, you can check with your realtor, your lender, and make sure that you follow all their instructions very closely. I hope you have a successful closing if you're ready to close.